A lot of numbers in the news this week because it is the filing deadline for the candidates. So let's look at some other numbers. A lot of people asking questions about Hillary Clinton's numbers. If you look at the two big establishment favorites, Hillary Clinton and Jeb Bush, if you will, she's raised $45 million. Jeb Bush raised $11.4 million. That's just for their campaign organizations, not super PACs. A lot of this being made. 17% of Hillary Clinton's contributions come from small donations. Only 3% of Jeb Bush's small donations defined as $200 or less on the FEC reports, because you don't have to list the names of those donors. Bernie Sanders, 77% of his have come from 200 or less, to 17% for Hillary Clinton. A lot of people making the point, does this prove that she has problems with what President Obama did brilliantly and successfully, raising money in checks of $50 and $25 and $100 from average Joes, the grassroots support of the Democratic Party? I do want to say the Clinton campaign is saying if you look at $250 or less, that 94% of their donations come from that. So they say this is a bit exaggerated. But is this a problem, that the base of the party is not sending her checks for $50?
This is a really important thing for the Clinton campaign. They want to make sure that they've said over and over and over that this primary is not coronation. They've been highlighting those numbers really hard because they want to make sure that everyone in the media and everyone in the public knows that she has support and enthusiasm among the rank and file Democratic Party voters. But these numbers aren't great for her. They're bad also for Jeb Bush, who has a similar problem of looking like the establishment candidate that isn't really supported by the grassroots of his party.
It's a passion and intensity thing. They like her. Hillary Clinton's poll numbers among Democrats, let's be clear, her poll favorability are fine, but they seem to have a
Right, and there's not yet a sense of urgency. She's not under attack, under threat, so that's another reason why people aren't necessarily sending money in. But they tried mightily to get that number up by selling small things, by selling aprons, by selling all these things online, because all that goes into this. Send in $5 for this. It's a struggle for them because 60% of her contribution came from people who can't give again. Bernie Sanders' contribution people can give again and again and again, sort of like paying the phone bill every month. You can do it every month. She has an enthusiasm issue.